Hello everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to do another demo on question 3 of the IELTS speaking test, and today's topic is what are some of the most popular tourist attractions in your country? So this is my answer. I live in Canada and there are tons of exciting places to go to in Canada, and today I'm going to talk about 3 places. The number 1 place is a little town called Banff, which is situated in the Rocky Mountains in Western Canada. This little town attracts millions of tourists every year. So when the weather is warm, people can go hiking, they can dip into the natural hot springs, and they can just enjoy the beautiful scenery. And when the weather gets cold, then people can go snowboarding, skating, and skiing. So it's really fun. And the second place that I'm going to mention is a city called Yellowknife, which is a little bit south of the Arctic Circle. And this is one of the few places in the world where you can go enjoy the northern lights. So the best time to go there is from the end of August all the way till the end of April of the following year. So if you're somebody who hates the cold but still wants to enjoy the lights, then it's best to go there during early fall. And the last place that I'm going to talk about is Niagara Falls, which is very close to Toronto, and it's located in eastern Canada. And this is a very busy part of town, with millions of tourists going there every year, and with the majority of the people coming from the south of the border, which is the US. So people go there to look at the gigantic waterfalls. They can go visit the local wineries and have their little wine tasting tours, and they can even pick up some ice wine on their way back, because the Niagara region is famous for producing ice wine. And on to the second question. Do you think that places like art galleries and museums should be free to visit? So this is my answer. This really depends on who is answering the question. And coming from the standpoint of a local, I would strongly oppose this idea for the following reasons. Number 1, the people that want to visit the art galleries and the museums, they want to be able to enjoy the displays, the artifacts, the artwork in peace and quiet. And they want to have a lot of free time and free spaces to roam around. Now, if the government were to allow free admission, that would mean huge lineups outside the buildings. The people would have to wait for a long time to get inside. And even while they're inside the building, they would not get the kind of experience that they expect, because chances are they would feel like they are in some sort of fast food restaurant where they need to get in and get out quickly. And for the second reason, it is that with free entrance, that means the government would have to bear all the overhead costs. And at the end of the day, it would be the local taxpayers that would end up footing the bill. So on the one hand, the government wants to improve people's quality of living by encouraging tourism, yet if they were to add extra taxes on the local taxpayers, then it would not make sense, because it's just counterintuitive. And the third question is, what are the advantages of having tourism in the country? There are quite a few advantages, and just to name a couple, number 1 is that it could help to boost the country's economy. In the past, there were many small towns that were impoverished and isolated that have become world known and wealthy, all thanks to tourism, because it helps to create a lot of job opportunities. And secondly, it is that it helps to enhance a country's global reputation. So the more that people come to visit the country, the more they get to understand the culture, the history, and the background. And on to the next question. What are some of the disadvantages of having tourism in the country? You know, there are a couple. The first one is that it definitely makes things more expensive. The merchants would all jack up the prices. For example, if you want to stay at a decent hotel with good service in Banff, you're looking to pay at least $600 to $700 Canadian a night. So that's pretty pricey. And the second disadvantage is that it causes a lot of traffic congestion around the area. So, you know, during the high season on a busy weekend, and if you want to go from one attraction to another, you can literally sit in traffic for at least an hour to 2 hours. So it causes a lot of inconvenience for the local residents. So that's it for today's demo, and I hope to see you again next time. All right, bye.